Welcome to Void Arcade, the AfterGame Podcast. This episode, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Final Mix, to be exact. The version in the 1.5 collection. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix.
1.5 plus 2.5 Final
Plus
Mix.
2.5
Final Mix.
Final Mix.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the name.
It's just as confusing as the story is, right? The title.
I'd say more, honestly. Some of the titles don't make much sense.
Yeah, I have questions about that. No, I've been looking forward to this. I know, Zach, you've been trying to get me to play Kingdom Hearts for a really long time.
I have, yeah.
And I'm glad to have you here as our resident expert. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. I guess
Yeah.
This is one of the few things I would consider myself an expert on. So I'm glad to be here.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're here.
I don't know if it's a good thing that this is like the one thing I'm an expert at.
We all need our things,
But
right?
it is one thing, yeah. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'm excited to hear about your experience, and then hopefully like I can like enlighten you on some things that maybe you didn't catch or anything like that.
Yes.
That should be fun.
That would be excellent. That would be great.
Then let's do it, dude. Let's get in there.
We will do it. We will get in there. So I did a tiny bit of research because usually I like to call out like awards and stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
But this is kind of an older game, so they don't really say how many like awards it's won or what kind of awards.
Game awards weren't really a thing back then. Around when it came out, I don't think. Well, what year was it?
This originally came out in 2002, which is kind of
the first version of the game in 2002.
Yeah, the first version.
That sounds right. We didn't get Final Mix for a long time. It was only like a Japan exclusive for a while, I remember.
Uh-huh. That's right. And then they had to make it from the ground up when they shipped it to the United States.
Yeah. I know a lot of people did play the Final Mix version because they were able to like emulate it, I think. Or they had the ROM or whatever it was, you know. But it wasn't translated or anything, I don't think.
Came out on PS3 in 2012.
Yeah, so it was a while. 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And then later, it got bundled for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows in 2021.
Yeah, that was a good time. I remember it was actually on Epic Games exclusively for a while, which sucked.
Ooh, did you buy it?
I did buy it on Epic Games.
Oh, they got you.
They did get me. I think that was the only thing I ever did buy on Epic Games. And I think it was just the first collection, too. So I was like, you know, if I get through these games and I want more, then I'll buy the second collection. And then it just I never got to that point. And then...
Yeah.
And then the announcement came that it was coming to Steam, and I was like, oh, heck yeah. And then there was that bundle deal to get everything for what was it, like $80?
It's such a good deal. Yeah, $80.
And you get everything plus Kingdom Hearts 3 with the DLC. Crazy good deal.
Oh, good.
So,
really glad I sprung for that.
That is like literally hundreds of hours of game for you right there.
It's nuts, dude. I was not expecting that. Playing.
And that's just the first game, where it's a lot simpler.
Yeah, we're just going over the first game today. I decided, in my head, I was like, do I play through this whole collection and then we like talk about it? But I was like, there's just so much in the first game alone that we could...
That'd take a while.
Easily take a while, yeah.
Might be, if you want to, it might be a good idea to just do an episode of this for every numbered game.
And that's exactly what I was going to ask, is if that would be good. Because I was thinking after this, we can kind of bridge with Chain of Memories, which leads into 2, right?
Yep. And then, yeah, I told you, right, that watch the 358 over 2 days movie after 2. After 2, yeah.
Yep, I'm keeping to that.
And that's really the only movie you need to watch. Well, I don't remember, actually. I'll have to look again. I have to remind myself what's actually worth it or not. But definitely play all the games other than Chain of Memories.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Unless, I will say, if you want to emulate or, you know, legally procure the GBA version of the game, I think that could be a cool experience too.
I really do want to do that.
Because I know Chain of Memories has its shooters out there, but I am not one of them, unfortunately.
Did you know about how this game came to be? Because I was just perusing the Wikipedia page, and I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've heard the story. I think I know what you're talking about anyway. The elevator pitch.
Yeah, the elevator pitch.
Yeah. I can't remember. It wasn't Nomura, right, in the elevator? Or was it?
No, it was Shinji Hashimoto and Hironobu Sakaguchi. They were both producers at Square, and they were basically like,
okay,
how do you compete? Well, they were talking about Mario 64. Right. And they wanted to make a 3D game, and they're like, how do you compete with a character as big as Mario?
Mickey Mouse.
And the idea was, yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse could compete with Mario as far as star power went. And they shared a building. So Square shared a building with Disney Japan. Oh, and that's even getting ahead of it a little bit. That conversation that the Square execs had together, the producers had together, that's where Tetsuya overheard them. And he's like, hey, can I direct that?
Yeah, he's like, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Can I do that? I designed Cloud, guys. I get to do that, right?
Yeah, and then that's exactly what happened. Then Hashimoto and the Disney executive, they shared the building. They were in an elevator, and he pitched it right to him.
Yeah. It's a cool story. I feel like something like that just would not happen anymore.
Right? You just like talk to some guy high up in a company and be like, hey man, what if we combine all the Disney movies like with some anime guys? And
yeah, I feel like because back then a lot of companies were more willing to ship out like shovelware, I guess, just with their characters with licenses, right? Just to try and make as much money as possible. And I feel like they probably didn't put as much into production back then. They were like, yeah, you can just have the license. You can kind of do whatever you want with it as long as you don't do anything too crazy, right? And we'll just take, 50% profit or whatever. I wonder if that's what the executive thought. He's like, okay, they'll just make this game. They'll have our characters. We'll make some money off of it. It'll be whatever. I mean, well, if they were Japanese, they probably knew. They were like, oh, these are the Final Fantasy guys. But like that had to have gone back to the main Disney headquarters, right?
It did, actually. Yeah. And later in the Wikipedia article, it says that they collaborate directly with Bob Iger.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who was the one that gave them permission.
That is crazy to me.
To use the original films.
Yeah, that is insane. And, Bob Iger, such a weird dude, man.
He is a really strange guy.
I've heard so many weird stories about him. Like, in some ways, like, he would do things that were just awful for the brand of anything Disney did.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to get Steve Martin to play Goofy in a Goofy movie instead of Bill Farmer.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that tweet.
Yeah, that tweet's been going around again. That's what made me think of it. But then, like, he was okay with this. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same deal. He was willing to let Goofy be voiced by a celebrity just for the star power. So maybe he was like, yeah, we'll put Mickey in a popular Japanese game. That'd be good.
Yeah. But make sure you get the original voice actors for our legacy characters.
Right. And like, I'm glad they did that. That's good.
It is so cool that they did that.
Like, there's a few, like, obvious. I don't think it's Robin Williams for Genie, or like.
It is not.
Yeah, but like they got the original voice actor for Aladdin. They got the original voice actor for. Oh, who else? They got Danny DeVito to play Phil.
Hades.
Yeah. Actor. What's his name? Who plays
Donald and Goofy?
Yeah, Bill Farmer plays Goofy. I can't remember Donald's voice actor. But yeah, the actual Mickey Mouse voice actor. And then of course they're like, okay, well, let's get that kid from The Sixth Sense to play the main character, to play Sora.
Is that who voices Sora?
Yeah, it's Haley Joel Osment. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Man, didn't even know.
That's funny.
The voice cast is so stacked.
Funny enough, in the later games, they get a lot of like Disney Channel talent. At least on for the English side of stuff. Yeah, they get Disney Channel actors to voice some characters, and they do a good job.
That's kind of fun.
Honestly, they do a good job.
Fun.
So yeah, it's an anomaly. I seriously doubt Disney would go for it today. Like, the only reason they still allow it because it's such a big deal and people love it. It's become its own thing. Like, it's almost outside of Disney. Like, it's kind of separated from Disney, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, cult following that's not, but it is Disney, but
it's kind of in hibernation right now because we haven't had any news about Kingdom Hearts 4 for what is it, 4 years now.
Yeah, and I can't believe that.
Yeah, so a lot of the fans are just kind of in hibernation right now. Things are kind of, low key because there's not a lot of buzz right now. But as soon as we get the trailer for the next game, which hopefully should be soon, it'll pick back up again. I'm sure it'll be a great game. People were kind of divided about Kingdom Hearts 3 when it first came out, but now a lot of people really like it, me included. We can get into that when you get there, though.
We will.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. What was I going to say? Like, it wouldn't exist today. It's just like this crazy out there idea. I feel like it's definitely one of a kind. It's a weird fusion that you just wouldn't have thought of that would ever happen.
It really is. And when I first started playing it, I played most of this at work, just on my lunch breaks.
Heck yeah.
And for the first like couple of weeks, and I'm sitting in like plain view. There's no way to like shield my screen from people, but people would walk by and I'm like, what are they going to think if they look down and they see that I'm playing this game and there's this like kid talking with the Queen of Hearts from, Alice in Wonderland. Just like an anime boy. Like,
just wait till you get to 2, bro.
any of the Little Mermaid scenes, I'm like, they're going to look at my screen and they're going to see that I'm a grown man playing this mermaid game.
It's a Little Mermaid game. Oh no.
What are they going to think about me? No, but and my wife too, Madison. I'm like, I would every so often something would happen on the screen. I'm like, this is just like, as someone who's never been exposed to any of this, it's like unbelievable. So I'd be like, look at this, and it's just like Sora's like talking with Hades and Donald and Goofy are there, and she would just be like, what are you playing?
It's there's Donald and Goofy. Donald's like a red mage.
Yeah. No, but I came to really like it.
It's so cool.
I came around. It is really cool.
It's funny. I grew up playing these games. I got the first game when it came out for the PlayStation 2. And I remember I was kind of iffy on it when I first saw it.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember how old I was. Was it 2002? So I was like 7 or 8. Probably closer to 7. And I don't know. I guess I saw Donald and Goofy on it. I was like, oh, it's just some dumb kids game, says the 7-year-old. But I think it was actually my dad. It was like, let's get it and try it out. And we got it, and then I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And then, yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
My first exposure to it was the Disney Channel on Disney 365, like the 5-minute segment in between the shows.
No kidding.
And they're like, whoa, Sora does this. I think it was for one of the sequel. It was probably Kingdom Hearts 2, a little later on. I think it was in middle school.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts 2 release was huge. It was a big deal.
I was watching a trailer on Disney Channel because I had nothing better to do in between the shows. And I was like, this game looks weird.
It is weird. I think that's kind of the reason why I like it so much. It's just odd.
It is part of the appeal.
Yeah. And like, as much as I hate modern Disney, like as a company, I'll always love the classic Disney films because I grew up with them.
Yeah.
And so seeing them in a game like this and letting you like be in the world of those classic movies, that was so cool to me as a kid. And it's still cool to me now, honestly.
It really is. And it's not even like a B plot. Some of these are like the actual A plot to the movie.
Yeah, some of them just tell the story of the movie again.
Yeah. It's really well done.
It's not as jarring in the first game, but yeah, you just see these Final Fantasy, Nomura, very obviously Nomura designed characters with all the belts and zippers.
Yep.
Talking to Disney characters. Have you seen what the original concept arts were for like Sora and what he used to look like?
No, let me get that.
So I think, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong on this. If I remember correctly, the original plan was to have just Mickey Mouse be the playable character, but then something got in the way of that. I'm not sure what. So they designed Sora.
Oh.
And one of the concept arts you'll see floating around a lot of Sora is that he's like half lion for some reason. He's got like lion ears and paws.
Oh.
And he's got like a chainsaw sword for some reason. Just Nomura things. He's wacky like that. But then eventually the design for him settled on, the red short. Well, it's actually a jumpsuit he wears. It's like a red jumpsuit with the jacket. And then the big yellow shoes, because he's supposed to to make him look kind of like Mickey, right? The big yellow shoes and the red pants.
Oh.
So he's the Mickey stand-in. That's why his outfit's so weird.
The Mickey stand-in.
Yeah, that's why he's got the big yellow shoes.
When I was playing the game at one point, I was thinking like to cosplay Sora would probably get so tiring.
People have done it.
Walking around in those big shoes all across like a convention floor.
Well, all the ones I've seen, you don't. Obviously, there's no shoes that are that big.
Yeah.
Most people just wear like really big slippers, but they just kind of go over shoes that you just wear underneath, right?
That would make sense.
Yeah. And then if you take off Sora's jacket, he's just wearing this weird like red jumpsuit with a big zipper that he just puts his jacket on over.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It's kind of odd, yeah. But it looks good. It's iconic.
It really does. It's like all come together. It's it's cohesive in a nice way, in a pleasing way.
The spiky hair. It looks good.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah, it does look good.
That's why they in Smash Brothers. That's his default design is Kingdom Hearts 1, because I think it was Sakurai said that it's his most iconic look, and I'm inclined to agree.
Anytime I've seen him, I feel like he looks exactly like he does in this game.
Personally, I like the Kingdom Hearts 2 look the best. You'll see. You'll get into that later.
I will. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, that does poke my brain. The other interesting fact from Wikipedia was that this was supposed to be just called Kingdom.
Oh, really? I think I've heard that before.
Because
that sounds familiar.
Animal Kingdom opened up around the same time they were developing the game, and Nomura wanted to just call it Kingdom, but they couldn't get the IP rights for that.
That's funny. I actually didn't know that. That's new to me.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They only brought in the hearts part later when it became a core part of the story, which actually came about because they were originally making a simple story to appeal to Disney's target age range.
That's funny.
And then Sakaguchi, the Square producer, was like, hey, Nomura, man, this game is going to flop if this story doesn't have the same level of, peak as Final Fantasy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, we're known for Final Fantasy, brother. We have good stories in our games. Make it give more to it. And unfortunately, I think Nomura took that to heart, pun intended.
So far,
because he took that to heart very hard. Oh my gosh, you'll see yourself, but those who know, you know what I'm talking about.
Those who know. I did feel like I could consume this story pretty good, at least surface level.
First game, I'd argue, is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. It feels like a fairy tale.
It does.
Because it's just very, my friends are my power friendship, light versus darkness, good versus evil,
Yeah.
Save the princess. Very simple in that way. And I know there's a lot of people out there who wish it stayed kind of that simple.
Uh-oh.
I don't necessarily agree.
You like the complexity.
My hot take is that I think a lot of it is just not as complex as people make it out to be. I think people overthink it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do want to get into the story with you here today, because that's part of being a Kingdom Hearts expert, is knowing the story. It's a big deal.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is, what would you call it, an RPG light?
It's an action RPG, yeah.
Action RPG,
Yep.
almost like a hack and slash light.
And the later games could become very hack and slash.
And you play as Sora, and he's with a bunch of Final Fantasy characters on his original island, right?
Well, first, before that, what did you think of the tutorial?
The tutorial. See, that was weird. I almost got confused.
It's it's off-putting, right?
Yeah, there's with
the music and the darkness of it all.
Yeah, I almost was like, did I click on the wrong menu option for this? And they're explaining, picking the sword or the shield or the wand. Well, it affects your stats, right?
No, I don't think it actually affects your stats. It affects the order in which you get abilities as you level up.
Which I didn't think that was really cool. I thought that was cool.
It is, yeah, but it doesn't explain it to you at all.
No, it doesn't.
If you have no idea what's going on, you probably just pick the sword, right? That's what everybody does.
Yeah, I picked the
Which,
sword.
funny enough, is probably the worst one to pick.
Really?
Yeah, because it gives you all the offensive, hard-hitting abilities fast, but then you don't have any way to survive.
Man, and I picked proud, so I was hurting so bad for so long.
Yeah, that'd be rough, dude. That'd be rough.
The first boss fight, and especially as a newcomer, right? Because and this is just the past couple years. I've been like, man, I'm kind of old. I can take a challenge. I just set all my games to the hardest difficulty now.
Sure, yeah.
Most games let you just tune them back, but I'm always interested in like what the hardest difficulty of things is. So I was like, this is like a kid's game too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marketed as a kid's game, I should say. And so I was like, proud difficulty shouldn't be any problem. And then I think there's a warning on the game that's like, hey man, are you sure you're gonna pick this? And I was like,
I think correct me if I'm wrong too. I think Proud actually was a Final Mix exclusive for Kingdom Hearts 1.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It was originally included in the Japanese release, and then it came over.
Yep.
So it wasn't even in the original game.
So it is meant for the hardcore player.
I had no clue.
But I think that's the best way to play the game personally. I think it's fun.
Yes. I found the challenge to be really fun. I could have seen myself kind of being a little lazy and zoning out if it was any easier.
Yeah. Which is funny. Yeah, but it's funny because as a kid, I played the original, the base game on just normal difficulty, and I sucked. I couldn't get past so many bosses, but I think it's because as a kid I didn't fight like normal enemies a lot, so I was severely underleveled all the time.
Yeah,
I think that's what did it.
Leveling is such a big deal in this game too.
It is, yeah,
and we'll get into that later.
But anyway, yeah, the tutorial. I love the tutorial in this game. It's so cool because it's like the vibe of it is so ominous, and you're just like, why is my funny little anime boy in the big shoes in this dark stained glass void?
Yeah, there's no context. They just throw you into it.
And there's this mysterious voice talking to you. You don't know who it is, and it's just telling you things like you are the key to the door, like you will open the door. And you're just like, what does that mean?
What does any of this mean?
At least when I was first playing it as a kid, I was like, where's Donald and Goofy? Where are they at? And you don't see any Disney characters for a while. Yeah,
you just see them on like there's just the stained glass of the princesses, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also confused me. I was like, how does this even work if they don't start with me?
And then you see the little shadow creatures for the first time. They're kind of weird and creepy. And then the big shadow guy. It's all very... The only word I can think of is ominous, but...
That's a good word.
I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than that, too,
Well, it kind of feels prophetic. Like a vision of the future. It could be like a vision of the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe. But it's not necessarily a vision, but it's almost like...
It's very, very dreamlike. Very dreamlike, of course.
Yes. Dreamlike. Because you do eventually meet the princesses, and you do eventually fight that boss.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite tutorials in any game, and I think it's only beaten out by Kingdom Hearts 2's tutorial, funny enough.
Oh.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it sets a weird stage.
Oh, we didn't even talk about it, too. What'd you think of the Simple and Clean opening, the music video?
I love Simple and Clean. Simple and Clean is such a good song.
It goes so hard.
Dude, it's so good. I've listened to an embarrassing amount of that song since I started playing this game.
It just like encapsulates like the early 2000s vibe.
It's such a vibe.
It's so good. Both the English and the Japanese version are both so good.
They're really good. I was happy. I don't know if they probably redid the CG cutscene for the re-release, but it looks really good.
I don't think they did. Not that much. I think they might have remastered it, but as far as I know, it's still the original one. That's how they showed off the PS2's, hardware.
Yep.
Like, look at this sweet pre-rendered CG cutscene we can do.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Simple and Clean is a bop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that exists.
Sensora falling into the ocean and the music kicking in. Iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, it is iconic. That's how he ends up in Smash too, right? Is kind of that.
No, the Smash reveal was like, it's like all the characters are like dead, and then Mario finds like a little fire, and he grabs the fire, and then he throws it and turns into the Keyblade and opens up a keyhole, and Sora comes through it, and then like him coming through like turns all the characters back from trophies into themselves or something. It doesn't make a ton of sense. It does play simple and clean, but it plays the orchestral version. The rights with the song are really weird, so they don't use it a lot. But the orchestral one has like less strict copyright rules or something, so they use that one a lot more for stuff.
Gotcha.
I remember it was very hard to find that song like anywhere back in the day because you couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, I'll bet. It used to be so hard to find game merch or game music or game anything.
Yeah, for real.
Growing up, kids are so spoiled these days. I went freaking ballistic the first time I saw game merch at a Kohl's. It's like, dude, I have to have that Sonic shirt. I have to have it. It's the only one I've ever seen.
That was me too. Like, I saw a Mario shirt at Target. I was like, holy crap. No way. I need this. You kidding me?
Games were so niche, dude. It was unreal.
Yeah, how times change.
Now you just go in any store and you got a whole section of slop for games.
Yeah, you got Hot Topic slop.
Yep.
You got Comic-Con slop.
GameStop slop.
Yep.
Even got action figures of game slop.
Yeah. I don't know which is worse, honestly. Too much or too little. You take your pick.
Yeah. Boy.
But anyway.
Small tangent.
So yeah, the tutorial is really cool. And you
really
picked
cool.
the sword, and which one did you drop? Do you remember?
Yeah, I dropped the wand.
Oof.
For sure.
Actually, that's not terrible. The wand is only really good if you like know you're gonna like do magic, focus on magic and spam it, because magic's broken.
I might have dropped the shield, and I think my reasoning was if I have enough attack, I don't need any defense.
I mean, it's sound reasoning.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You got to think on your toes when you're presented with these choices in this.
Unfortunately, it's very easy to just get hit in the game.
In early game, you have no way of avoiding damage.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Early game is rough, for sure. But
so hard.
So speedrunners in the game, more often than not, from what I've seen, they will pick the rod, because speedrun tactics are you just spam magic, because magic is busted.
Oh, is that right?
I'm trying to remember which spells specifically you use.
Graviga does a buttload of
Gravity
damage.
is a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't get that till a lot later. I think you just shotgun like Blizzard as soon as you get it. Because Blizzard's like a shotgun, so you get really close and you just spam it. You can like jump cancel the animation to make it go faster.
Yep. Jump canceling.
Yeah.
I've done enough of that.
Yep. But yeah, so then after the tutorial, then Sora wakes up on the beach with all of his Final Fantasy friends. All the characters, I'm pretty sure, except for Sora, Riku, and Kairi, are from Final Fantasy. But they're like... So every Final Fantasy character in Kingdom Hearts is not the same character from the game they're from. It's just like... They're all alternate versions. They are the same character, but they're just versions that are in Kingdom Hearts. They're not like... They haven't had the same experiences or anything like that.
Oh, gotcha. Like alternate timeline type stuff.
Yeah, like it's never fully explained, but like Final Fantasy VII did not happen in the Kingdom Hearts world or vice versa. You know, they're different things. But that was part of the draw to Kingdom Hearts is, hey, we're gonna put Final Fantasy characters in there. So right away on Destiny Islands, you see Titus and Waka and Selkie from Final Fantasy X, which had just recently come out, which is why they were there.
Oh, front and center.
Yep. And also Final Fantasy X has like a very tropical kind of vibe to it.
Oh, yeah.
Hence, because you're on Destiny Islands, which is, the first world is named Destiny Islands, if I didn't mention that. And it's just, tropical island, which they loved doing in the early 2000s as well, just everywhere.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Tropical is a vibe.
Yeah. And I think it was mostly just them like, hey, look what we can do with the PS2. We can put water in the game, like semi-convincing water. Right?
I do wish that island was slightly bigger.
Oh, I actually did read too that there was like a big like tourist boom in a tropical resort area in Japan during that time too. And that also influenced why there were so many like tropical beach areas and games around that time.
Huh.
I don't know how true that is,
Interesting.
but
I believe it 100%.
but I believe it. You know, I don't know any better.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither.
But yeah, so then you're on Destiny Islands. What did you think of Destiny Islands?
I thought it was a little small.
It is pretty small.
Sora and Riku and Kairi, they're all talking about going out and seeing the world, seeing new places, and I'm like, yeah, I would want that too if I was stuck on this tiny island.
Dude, I was the opposite. As a kid, I was like, you mean these guys just have this whole island to themselves all the time? That's so cool.
That's a perspective that I totally forgot to consider.
Yeah, like
if I was a kid and I had my own island with my friends, that would be pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it'd be awesome. But then Sora, Riku, and Kairi like, we want to build a raft and get out of here. We gotta leave. And like, you dumb kids don't know how good you have it.
Well, and then it's like, the raft? You gonna go in the ocean?
Yeah, they're gonna take a raft into the ocean. The open ocean.
Where's the nearest city? Like, why are these other characters not being like, hey guys, listen, it's a couple nautical miles out. Like,
so
I just assumed that there's like a boat that brings a shipments of food. You know, there's a lot of assumptions I have to make about
so they don't live on that little island. That little island that you're on there is like the kids' like playground that they go to during the day in the summertime. I don't know if you can actually see it in game, but you see it in Kingdom Hearts 2. There's like a big main island that that where everybody lives, and there's like a town there.
That makes so much sense. In my brain, in my head canon was that this was like it.
I mean, I don't blame you. I thought that for a long time too. But no.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so that island there, that's just like their playground that they go to and hang out at.
Nice. I would too.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dope island. And it grows the star fruit.
The Paupu fruit.
Paupu fruit.
Yeah.
Connects two people's destinies in some way.
Share it with the one you love, and you'll be bound together forever.
It's kind of crazy fruit.
It's a crazy fruit.
Just to be growing around.
I know, right? It's pretty deep
kids.
stuff for kids to be thinking about.
Honestly,
but like, what else do you pack for the raft that they're doing? Because the tutorial is you just running around and grabbing supplies for their trip. Like, what do they pack? Yeah, it's like 3 fish and like 4 coconuts or something.
Yeah, you get like 3 fish, 4 coconuts, and you're just like ready to go.
And they're just like, yep, this will last us our entire trip on the open ocean. Surely.
Very, very kid way of thinking.
Yeah, it is. It's very, and this is definitely the part of the hero's journey where it's like living in innocence or something like that. I can't remember, but it's the part of the story where everybody's comfortable, nothing's going wrong, everything's good, you know.
The inciting incident has not happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is good.
It's like even before like the call to adventure, you know, you're like the beginning where everything, but then like deep down everything isn't fine. And you see that obviously because these kids are like, we're not satisfied with this place. We want to get out there and see the world.
Yep.
And it's a very kid way of thinking because you know now as a 30-year-old man, obviously I already said it. Like you kids don't know how good you have it. Like but it's a very naive but also innocent way of seeing things. Like I want to see more. I want to see what else is out there. You know.
Yeah, and it's a cozy little section of the game.
It is.
And I'm gonna say this more about the whole game, but there's something about the game design from like this period of time where it's, I don't know, it's very different. It's got that cozy vibe. You got like the little mini games where you can fight Riku and race Riku.
Yeah. Were you able to beat Riku?
No.
Yeah. It's hard. You don't have any abilities yet.
He's really difficult to take on. I sat there for
he's got that stupid flip kick that he does. You knock him down and he jumps back up and kicks you in the face.
The flip kick.
Yeah.
I was like 10, it was like 10 minutes of my life, dude. I was like, I gotta get this guy at least once. And then like the counter kept going up and I'm like, okay, so
I'm never catching up.
now it's my pride at this point. I have to get him at least once. And then I never got him.
There's this whole subsection of challenge that people do for this game, because you get XP for beating people in these practice fights on Destiny Islands. It's not a lot. I think it's like 1 or 2 XP, right? People will get to level 99 on Destiny Islands.
No.
What? It takes so long. It is insane.
Dude, it took a long time when I was getting 500 XP from bosses, like
That's what I'm saying.
just over and over and over.
I don't know how long it takes to do that. I don't know why you would want to do that.
There you go.
But people do it.
There's a Twitch audience for it, just waiting for you to do that challenge.
Ugh,
You
I
know?
don't want to do that challenge. I'd rather do a level 1 run. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you can also fight like Titus and Waka. Waka just like throws a beach ball at you. I think that's his weapon in Final Fantasy X as well, is a ball that he throws.
Oh,
But don't quote me on that. I haven't played 10, so
me neither.
the only thing I know about 10 is Blitzball and Titus's funny laugh. That's all I know from 10.
Yep, I know that at least.
But yeah, so Destiny Islands is really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And then after all that stuff, you know, gathering all the supplies and hearing the fun music, you go into the cave and it becomes like kind of creepy and ominous again, because you see the guy in the cloak. He's standing there and he's like, you cannot open the door because you're too stupid, basically. He's like, you can't conceive what's behind this door.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you are not.
And Sora's just like completely unfazed. He's like, I wonder who that was.
Yeah, and I immediately went up to that door and I was like trying to open it, and I was like, well, that was weird.
Yep. Sora just doesn't care. He's like, oh, a creepy guy in a cloak was in this dark cave alone with me, a 12-year-old boy or a 14-year-old boy. Huh, that's not weird at all.
See, it's fine.
But that's almost like the pre or proto call to adventure right there. Is that moment?
Yeah. Yep. And then a storm comes in.
And the storm comes in.
And the Heartless show up.
The Heartless show up. Can't hit them with your wooden sword.
Nope. You gotta run.
You go and find Riku, and he's like, the door is open, Sora. We can leave. We can go beyond this little island.
Right.
And Sora reaches out for Riku. Riku gets enveloped by darkness. Sora almost does too. But then the Keyblade appears, and he hears that mysterious voice from his dream, from the tutorial, calling it the Keyblade. You run to the cave again, right? And then Kairi's there. She turns around. She's like in a trance. She goes, Sora! And then the door opens.
Yep.
It blows, and then Kairi disappears when Sora tries to catch her. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
The island blows up.
Then it blows up, and then you get whisked away to...
Well, I want to ask you first, what did you think of the Keyblade reveal? I'm sure you knew what the Keyblade was beforehand.
Yeah, I know what the Keyblade is. Keyblade's interesting for a weapon, I think. Kind of a blunt weapon.
Yeah, the physics of it don't make any sense. But it's one of my favorite weapon designs ever. I'm obviously biased, but it's just cool.
It is a cool weapon, though. It is cool. I like that it has a purpose, right? To be able to seal the keyholes of all the places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like having a technical purpose for it to actually be a key, but also be a weapon, I think is a very nifty design choice.
Yep. I like. I don't know if you caught on, but the way the Keyblade changes forms, or the way it's implied, is the keychains. You pull off the keychains on the bottom and you swap them out, and that's what changes the form.
Yep, I did notice that.
Yeah.
Which I thought was also kind of neat.
And the Kingdom Key is obviously the iconic one.
The one that Mickey has?
Well, just the base form of the Keyblade.
The base form.
Yeah, the Kingdom Key. The Mickey Mouse keychain.
I like that one. Mm-hmm.
That's that Mickey Mouse keychain is the only actual Disney part they could put in Smash Bros. That's like the only part they could put in.
Which is, yeah.
Every other reference to Disney is not in Smash Brothers. Probably because they couldn't afford the licensing, I would imagine.
Yeah. That would have just been a nightmare. Trying to figure that out.
But anyway, yeah. So.
But anyway, yeah. Keyblade's nice. The combat with the Keyblade is cool, and I thought that it was really, it's such a cozy hack and slash. Like normally when I play a hack and slash game, like the last time I played Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 is good. You got your light, you got your heavy, you got your jump, and then you got your air moves, and then you got like all this stuff. Usually in hack and slashes, it's like I will button mash until I find a combo, evergreen.
Yeah.
Button mashing, and then I'm like, that one feels good. I'm gonna commit that to memory.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, they'll have like a challenge, and it'll be like, use this combo to defeat the enemy, and I'll be like, hey, that's actually pretty good. Then I'll forget about it.
Yep.
So I kind of appreciated Kingdom Hearts where you have the one button that is attack. You got your 3 shortcuts for your spells, and then from there you augment your kit basically by swapping your abilities out with your AP points.
Mm-hmm. It's very simple.
It allowed me to be really thoughtful too. Like what kind of stuff do I like doing? How do I want to mix this up?
Mm-hmm. It's all about optimizing what happens and how good your hits are when you mash X, because you're just mashing X.
Yes. Yes. And I like that. I liked that a lot.
Like I said, obviously you can do magic if you want. There are abilities and like keyblades that are catered more to magic. You can do that, which is fun too. The further you go in the games, the more like more normal hack and slash it gets. But there's still never, it's never like a combo hack and slash like DMC or Bayonetta, because it's still, the base is still just mash X to swing your keyblade. It's still that at its core all the way through.
I like that commitment. I like that commitment.
So it's good that doesn't change too much. But anyway, we can go on. Yeah, you fight the shadow boss again as the island is blowing up
for the second of 3 times.
Yeah, and that can actually be a hard fight in Proud Mode too, because some of its attacks do a lot of damage, and you only have access to like 1 or 2 potions at that point in the game for healing. So if you don't know if you can't kill him fast enough, he can kind of just win a war of attrition against you, because he has like that homing attack where he like throws or shoots like dark beams at you or whatever. So that can be hard on Proud Mode, but it's very doable.
Yep.
I did literally just mash X, so
Yeah, that's kind of what the early game comes down to, man. It's just mash the button.
Just jump over attacks and mash the button, yeah. But then you go to Traverse Town after. Tell me what you thought of Traverse Town.
Traverse Town's a nice place. I thought it was a really good hub world. I mean, you have the 2 shops.
Yeah.
Then you've got like your collectible hunt for the envelopes. Actually 3 shops, because Synthesis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then you got Geppetto, who gets his little house later on.
That's just for a quest.
Wow. And there's the wizard.
There's Merlin too. Yeah, Merlin. He's not really a shop though. He's just
kind of.
He's there for you to. He has a magic practice range you can use if you want to get a feel for your spells.
But it's cozy, like I was saying. I kind of miss this type of game design, man, where it's a very simple game, just kind of easily consumable game.
Yeah.
Like the scope is really dialed in, so every part of it feels good. All the rooms being kind of a little bit smaller. It feels nice. It's almost refreshing.
Yeah, the world design is very simple. Every world is basically just rooms where you fight. Either there's NPCs in rooms or there's enemies in rooms that you fight. And then in some rooms there's a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
It's not like super complex, but it works.
It does work.
And the music in Traverse Town, dude. Oh, the music. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if I mentioned the composer Yoko Shimomura. She is one of the goats of game soundtracks. Yeah. She's done all the Kingdom Hearts games up to now. And the other big one she's known for, she did the music for the Mario and Luigi RPG games. At least the first few.
And those are
and those are good too. Yeah, she's wonderful. I unfortunately am not aware of other work she's done. If she has done more. But yeah, it's so good. I don't know what it is. I can't describe it. I'm bad at describing things. But like she's able to give each track like its own identity, and it'd make it instantly recognizable. Like after you play the game, you're like, oh, I know where this track is from, and it just takes you back like that, like instantly.
Yeah.
And the Traverse Town music is like, you said it's cozy, but like this Traverse Town music is like the coziest it gets.
Yeah, and I know when you said Traverse Town, the soundtrack whoop, immediately in my brain.
Yep, exactly.
It was already there. Didn't even try.
Like Traverse Town is one of those game places you're like, yeah, I want to live there, dude, because it's just like this nice little town, and the evening vibe with all the neon signs on and all the shops, the street lights. It's so good.
It is really good. So the first boss you fight in Traverse Town, the first skill check. I say I died at least 10 times, kills me in 2 hits.
Yeah, that's the armor.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like the full armor or something?
Yeah, full armor.
Yeah. Yeah, he kills you pretty quick, unfortunately. He hits hard.
It's so hard, and I attribute my success to the grace of God and air attacks.
Mm-hmm. you literally you hit it once or twice, then you run away, let him attack, go back in, hit him again, run away.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only strat available to you in the early game.
Yeah, and I didn't really understand that. Like early on, I didn't understand that the different sections of armor would explode into like orbs and stuff.
Yeah, they each have their own health bar.
So I think if I had understood that, I would have targeted like the hands.
Yeah.
So that they wouldn't be able to do that stupid tornado attack every single time.
Yeah.
But they also exploded into health and stuff. So.
I think it's the torso and the head are the same. They have the same health bar, and that's the main health bar for the boss.
And that's the ones I targeted.
And blowing up the hands and legs, just like it gives you the orbs, and then it also just changes up its moveset.
Yep.
I think the optimal way, from what I remember, the optimal way is you blow up the arms first, because it has that annoying spin attack that you can't attack through.
It's so bad.
And I think you just, the speedrun way to do it is you blow up the hands, and then you just target the torso and just leave the legs, because then it just kind of has like a stompy attack, and then the big, like, it turns itself into a cannon, it floats around, and then it has that still.
Yep. And that's easy enough.
But like, they don't even bother with the feet and just waste time. But yeah.
Yeah, that guy was so hard that at one point I was like, I literally broke, and I was like, I'm gonna change the difficulty. And then the game's like, hey man,
hey, you can't do that.
Hand on the shoulder meme.
Yeah.
You can't change the difficulty, bro. You're locked.
You're locked in, bro. Unless you want to start over.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man. Nah, it's good. It's trial by fire.
Yeah.
But it's a good first boss, and that was one I was stuck on as a kid as well back in the day. That's gonna come up a lot. And then you meet Donald and Goofy here. Donald and Goofy show up. They're looking for King Mickey. King Mickey's missing. That's the key plot point for them. And Queen Minnie sends them out to find him, because he leaves a letter. Because all the main Disney characters, they live at Disney Castle. I should mention that. You see Disney Castle in this game.
Yeah.
That's where Minnie, Donald and Goofy, Daisy, Pluto, they all live there. They're like a kingdom. They kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. They're kind of like, they don't rule over the entire universe, but they're like the protectors of the entire universe, because they're the only ones that know about that, like, that there's other worlds out there.
Yeah.
It's never really explained, but they're the guys that know what's up, right?
Yep. And they have like a ship that can travel to other worlds should
the need arise.
Should the need arise?
Yeah. Actually, I guess it is kind of explained later on why at least Mickey knows everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now that I think about it. But yeah, so Mickey leaves a letter to Donald specifically, because Donald and Goofy, they have RPG classes, right? Because this is a Final Fantasy spin-off. So Donald is the mage, Goofy is the warrior, and Sora is just kind of like the all-around guy. I don't think he has a specific class. But
balance.
Yeah. He leaves the note to Donald, his court magician. He's like, hey, the stars are going out. Project Hail Mary, Ryan Gosling. The stars are going out. We have to go find out why. Because worlds are disappearing.
Yep.
And that ties into Sora. Sora's world has just disappeared. So Sora's like, hey, I need to find my friends. He doesn't think about his parents. We know he has a mom. You hear his mom's voice in this game. She calls out to him to come to dinner as he leaves for the island because the storm's blowing in.
And then we just nothing.
And
then it's all about like his friends. He's always concerned about.
Yeah, he only cares about Riku and Kairi. He does not give a crap about his mom.
I totally forgot about.
People are always theorizing like, oh, his mom's gonna come back one day, dude. We'll see her. And I'm like, I don't think we are, dude.
No, he forgot about her.
This is a fairy tale, right? She's never gonna get mentioned again. For all intents and purposes, it's just them now. Sora only cares about Riku and Kairi. He's like, hey, Donald and Goofy, you're looking for King Mickey, King Michael Mouse. I'll go with you, as long as you help me find my friends too. And Donald and Goofy, well, Goofy's all for it. He's like, yeah, we'll do it. But Donald's like, yeah, just use. I'm not gonna do a Donald voice because I can't do it.
I can't do a Donald voice.
And Donald's like, we'll just use this kid to help us because he has the key. Because King Mickey mentions in his letter, you have to find the one who wields the key. Sora has the key, right? So.
Yep.
And then also in this town, you meet other big Final Fantasy characters. You meet Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. He goes by Leon for some reason because he's edgy, more edgy in this game, if that's possible, than in an 8. And you also meet Aerith and Yuffie from 7.
Sid.
And Sid, of course, the shopkeeper.
They tell Sora about the Keyblade. They're like, hey man, this thing opens anything.
Yep. Squall's like,
give it a try.
Squall's like, this is the most powerful weapon in the universe, and some kid has it. Huh, typical. Or something like that.
Typical.
So Sora's like, wow, this is a big deal. This is crazy.
Whoa.
But he's really worried about his friends. So yeah. So Sora, Donald, and Goofy, they team up and they go on the gummy ship and they fly. They fly to the next place.
The gummy ship is the special ship that lets you travel between worlds.
Yep.
So long as they've been unlocked.
And
but also locked.
The worlds you start with that are open to you are Wonderland and Olympus Coliseum, I think.
Yep. Yeah, the Olympus Coliseum.
Now, if I remember correctly, the level recommendation recommends you go to Wonderland first.
Yep, it does. It's 1-star difficulty.
Yeah. And just for the sake of time, I won't go into detail on every story in every world, because there's quite a few worlds. I can't remember exactly the total, but there's a good amount.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience, I guess, with the first few worlds. Like, what do you think? What was your experience like?
Wonderland, I haven't really seen as much of Alice in Wonderland, especially recently. I think I've seen that exactly once in my entire life.
So not much.
Not a lot going on there.
Yeah.
I know the iconic characters and stuff, but I did think that it was really cool. They had like you got the area where you're big and then you're small.
Yeah.
And there's like weird, like you manipulate the environment in interesting ways. I enjoyed that.
Very Wonderland, coded. Just weird stuff.
Yeah, I think the one that impressed me the most out of probably all the worlds is, well, I did like the clock tower in Netherland. I thought that was amazing. But I really love the Deep Jungle.
Deep Jungle is a standout for me because I think that's the world I spent the most time in as a kid. For whatever reason.
I think I spent the most time in it as an adult. Because I was doing synthesis stuff.
Oh yeah.
Which we'll get to.
I know
later.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
But like from my memory of the movie and the set pieces they include in the actual level design, I was like, man, this is like This is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
You got the tree house. You got the camp. You've got the bamboo clearing.
And Tarzan too is just like a top tier Disney movie anyway to begin with.
It really is. It really is.
And fun fact, the Tarzan world has not been back in Kingdom Hearts game since the first one because Disney doesn't have the full license or rights to the Tarzan story anymore.
Yeah, and I kind of noticed that because when you boot that game up, there's a whole separate copyright section for Tarzan.
I think it's I can't remember who the author of the original Tarzan novel is, but I think it's the family still holds the rights to the whole story and everything.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Just a fun fact.
No, that one's good. 100 Acre Wood, I appreciated as well. I think that was a really well done encapsulation of Winnie the Pooh stuff.
I love the 100 Acre Wood in all the games. All the games it shows up in.
Cute.
It is very cute. And then you just get to hear Jim Cummings as Winnie the Pooh, and that's always good. Oh, bother.
Yeah, yeah, he's so good.
I'm trying to
Agrabah, though, is another standout for me because of how much I watched that movie as a kid.
Oh yeah, Aladdin is another S tier Disney movie. So
it's so good. But actually going into the
Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders, thank you. That was really cool.
That's good stuff.
It's all good, man.
And all the music.
They did a great job.
Some of the music is actual music from the movies that the world is from. I think just the neutral, the overworld theme for each one is music from the world or from the movie. Or not for everyone. But then the battle themes for each world is unique. Is usually how it goes.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then Olympus Coliseum. Get used to Olympus Coliseum. Nomura loves Hercules, apparently. He puts it in every game.
Oh, it's in every game?
It's the only world that's been in every game, yeah.
Well, I love Hercules. I think Hercules was literally the first Disney movie I ever saw, and the first movie I ever saw in the movie theaters. I was 3 or something.
Oh yeah?
And I remember it vividly.
I mean, I love Hercules as well. Other top tier movie.
Good movie. And I really liked the Coliseum. I really enjoyed the combat challenges, and I liked that you still leveled up in there while you're going at it. And so I would kind of pace myself. I would go to a world, I would kind of resolve the conflict, fight the boss, and then I would go back to the Coliseum, go through a couple runs of that, go back to the worlds. And that's kind of how I paced myself as I went through the game, because I was I'm on proud mode, and I was feeling the hurt.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I was feeling the hurt after that full armor, so I was I've got to be grinding this game. I didn't know about synthesis. I would have been doing that.
Synthesis does help, yeah.
Just to start.
I mean, to be fair, again, the game does not explain a lot of these things to you. It really does not.
And that is something that I maybe I will get into synthesis a little bit. So the synthesis with the unique enemies, who are the first players to figure some of this stuff out?
I have no idea.
Because it doesn't explain in game. Well, it kind of does a little bit with the little Jiminy Cricket journal entry.
Yeah, it gives you hints.
It gives you hints, but do you get those before you kill a guy? I think you kill the guy and then you get the entry.
As far as I know, you have to kill it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So but reading through the khguides.com, blessedkhguides.com.
It's a good site.
And they're don't hit the boss. Don't hit the boss during this phase. When the boss is doing this, hit the boss. Do this. And I'm just what? Why is the game designed like this?
It's because it's an old game. It's got some jank to it.
It really is. You know, and I think of other games that have like kind of a hands-off, mysterious approach like this. Like Bungie is really bad at explaining their games. I'm playing through Marathon right now.
Oh yeah.
And there's stuff in that game that they don't explain. And I feel like my tinfoil hat theory is that it's a symbiotic relationship between Bungie as a game studio and content creators to create free promotional material for them.
I would
to
doubt
explain what's actually in the game.
Yeah.
So that they don't have to, one, they don't have to do it. So they save money. And two, they create like a buzz around, you know, how did you learn how to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy taught me. But this game is so old that I don't even know what the reason could be, because there's no way they were like, let's get people to make guides about it.
I think in this case, I think it was an attempt to make the game simple. They didn't want to overload you with information. That's my guess.
True. That's true. I mean, I could see that. Some of the synthesis people that get their unique item, like the 10% chance to get that stupid mysterious goop.
The mysterious goop, yep.
And the way that the way I had to grind the mysterious goop, or the way I decided to get the goop, because you have the 3 different ways, right? You have the white/red cap mushroom guy.
Yep.
In you don't want to do it in Atlantica because you're underwater, so you can't combo. Yep. So you have to do your moves in the deep jungle in the treehouse.
Which makes you wonder why they even put it in Atlantica to begin with. Like, if it's impossible to do it there.
Yeah, you can't get your 100 combo, which I couldn't do the full combo to get his unique band.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Which to be honest, like, that's not even worth it. It's not even worth it to do that.
See, and I didn't think it was either. I'm like,
yeah, unless you're like dead set on like completing the game, for which you get nothing for doing. By the way, if you really want to do it, you can do it, but like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I figured as much. Yeah. So I was like, even at level 99, you know, I went back to that treehouse to go and see if I could full combo that guy, and I couldn't do it.
It's hard. It's rough.
But he drops the mysterious goop. So do the black cap mushroom guys. But you have to finish them off with a critical hit, which I could never pull off. The farm location that was suggested by the guides was Halloween Town.
Yep.
Because you get 3 in there, and when you throw a pumpkin, the pumpkin counts as a crit. But you have to finish them off, and so sometimes, even if I told Donald and Goofy, hey guys, don't killing anyone in here, this is all me, they would still go and kill them. Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
You can only kind of control what they do. You can't fully control what they do.
So the place I did eventually get the mysterious goop was by going to Neverland on the ship to get the rare truffles. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
The rare truffle mushroom guys. And I would fly and try and, 99 combo them until they would drop the
It is
goop.
easiest with the flying, because you can infinitely air combo, and the air combos are quicker.
Yep. But even then, that was difficult because the way the camera worked when you're flying and you're trying to combo those guys.
Yeah. It's something else. It's that old game jank.
It really is, man. It really
I
is.
feel like kind of going off what you said about how is anybody supposed to figure that out. I think they didn't expect anybody to figure it out. I think they wanted it to be like a fun thing that can happen. You know, like almost you stumble into it and be like, whoa, I got this one thing from doing this. Like, there's no way they expected someone to actually like figure out and understand exactly what all this meant and how you're supposed to get this stuff, right? There's no way.
Yeah.
Especially with the old internet, how the internet was barely even a thing.
Right.
Like, there's no way.
You'd have to write a book on it, man.
That's what KH Guides practically is. It's a book on everything in the game, but it's a website.
It really is. It really is, and it's just crazy. Go to this place. If the enemy you want's not there, go back, then go back in, then go out, then go back in. But if you do the encounter and you do it wrong, move 2 rooms away, then go back. Then you could try again.
Oh, it's wild.
But it was really fun. I would have not, like, because I beat the game at 45 hours. Or no, not 45 hours. I beat the game in about 37 hours. Level 55. And then I told you, I was like, hey, I beat the game. And then you're like, hey, man, did you kill Sephiroth? And I'm like, that guy's so hard.
Sephiroth is integral to the experience. You have to beat him.
He one shot me. Yeah, and then you're like, you got to beat him. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad I did, because it gave me, like, because then 20 hours later, it was like 1:57. So more than half of the time I had already spent added on to the end of the game. But I gained a much deeper appreciation for all of the different subsystems and the battle mechanics.
Mm-hmm. That's really where it shines.
And the different worlds.
Is in the Sephiroth fight. That's why I think it's worth doing.
Yeah. And even just grinding up to that point and getting the ultimate Keyblade. It was tough work. It was a real grind.
Yeah,
to get that ultimate Keyblade.
The ultimate weapon is it's the hardest ultimate weapon to get is in this game. It's tough.
Really? This is the hardest one?
It's the most grindy, yeah. Takes the longest.
It was worth it. Because, like, and especially when I went back and did some of the Coliseum challenges that I had already completed, but I had the ultimate Keyblade. I was level 99. Yeah, they didn't stand a chance.
Yep.
Like the Cerberus boss fight in particular, that would take me like, man, I think the first time I killed Cerberus took me like 15 full minutes of just praying and running and dodging and praying.
The first time you fight him? Yeah. Yeah.
Ultimate Keyblade, 30 seconds.
Yeah, you
just wailing on him.
Beat him to death.
Not a chance.
Yep.
Same with the Ice Titan. I love the Ice Titan fight after I got the Keyblade.
Yeah. So you could just kill him really fast.
Because then I could kill him pretty fast. I could actually participate in the fight.
That's a really unique fight too, because it forces you to learn how to guard. You're like, you have to guard this. You have to reflect these projectiles. If you don't, then you don't fight him. If you don't, basically.
Yeah, they're trying to teach you.
Yep.
They're trying to teach you.
Because then you have to know how to guard for Sephiroth. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They did that on purpose, I'm sure.
Yeah, and his fight is really, really cool.
It is. The Sephiroth fight is iconic. Cloud and Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts are iconic. I feel like I should touch on that a little bit, because I think Cloud's design in Kingdom Hearts 1 is his best design out of anything he's in, even like Final Fantasy 7.
Oh,
I love
it is a cool design. It is unique. I was wondering about why it is that way.
I love he's got the red scarf. Yeah, it's just for Kingdom Hearts 1. He's got like the tattered red scarf. He's got like this weird like claw gauntlet, and then he has a one wing like Sephiroth for some reason, and it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
And the Buster Sword has bandages on it for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. It looks cool.
Yeah. The thing that I realized when I was playing it is, because Final Fantasy was on PS1 and they had like 3D models and stuff. But I think to play Kingdom Hearts and then after defeating Sephiroth in the Coliseum, being privileged to see a fight between the two of them just briefly, probably would have been really cool for the first time in 2002.
Oh yeah. That was like
that probably would have been mind-blowing.
That was like the most advanced they looked at the time. Cloud and Sephiroth.
Yeah. And those are quite beloved characters.
Because Advent Children wasn't out yet, right? I don't think so. 2005, yep. So yeah, at that time, that in the stunning PS2 graphics, that's the best you get for Cloud and Sephiroth. And they look cool. Sephiroth's design is unique in Kingdom Hearts as well. He's got like... Well, actually, is it that unique? Probably. It's not as different as Cloud. But like his one wing is like always out. And he's flying around with it. And then he does like
Yeah.
the it's not the Omni Slash. His version of the Omni Slash on you as he's floating around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It was fun to learn all of his, and this is the other thing about this game that really surprised me was how deep the boss fights get when your attack is just mash X usually. But the mechanics to Sephiroth, like dodging all the meteors and blocking the move and then dodging this move, and
yeah, that's where like
it's very advanced.
That's where the challenge
for
comes
a game
in.
That's and I thought that was so cool how they could juxtapose such simple gameplay with like a really technically challenging boss fight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's very rewarding.
Oh, and also in the Coliseum, you get to fight Cloud, you get to fight Squall and Yuffie as well, which is pretty fun. That Squall and Yuffie fight is really annoying though. Or which one?
That one made me real mad the first couple of tries.
Yeah, it's either the Squall and Yuffie one or the Squall and Cloud one, when they're both going at you.
The first time I'm like Yuffie, I'm like, Yuffie's a ranged person and this guy's a close-up. I'm like, that's not fair at all. Yeah, and then they throw you in with Cloud and Leon, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It was hard enough when it was.
I know. You have to like, which one do I take down first?
Yeah.
Like with Yuffie and Leon, you can be like, all right, I'll take out Yuffie first because she's the ranged one. If I take her down first, it'll be easier. It's the two most recent at the time Final Fantasy protagonists running at you at the same time. They're big swords.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Then the other thing is like I usually would just be like, Donald and Goofy, go get beat up, and they would take aggro off of them.
Yeah.
But they
don't last long.
You know. Then Phil is like, hey man, why don't you do it by yourself?
Yeah, hey, how about you do it yourself?
A real hero can do it himself.
At the games.
The games.
Very good.
Real hero with the
we
games.
We kind of jumped into endgame stuff there for that, but it's fun.
I had to do it to him.
So out of the worlds, what's your S tier? What's your S tier worlds or world?
S tier world. Yeah, I think Deep Jungle for sure. Agrabah for sure. 100 Acre Wood for sure. Traverse Town's good.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
They're all really well done. I think it'd be easier to tell you
which ones you didn't like.
Hollow Bastion.
You didn't like Hollow Bastion?
It just hits my trash.
That's blasphemy.
And there was
Hollow Bastion's so good.
And I learned to like it, but the first time I stepped foot in there, they're like really stingy with their all the saves in there.
They kind of are, yeah.
And so I would die and I'd be like, oh,
and the enemies are pretty tough.
I gotta go all the way back. And they're really, really tough. The one thing that was really annoying is the Dragon Heartless.
Yeah.
Man, I knew the name
Those
of them.
guys suck.
But anything that flied, and then I would be trying to lock on and I would be comboing it, and then I would just fall down to the level below, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, no. I have to walk all the way around again.
That's when you use Thunder Spell.
Yeah, I learned to do that.
Yep.
Thunder's broken.
That. Thundaga?
But Thundaga's good. And what I liked least, my least favorite was Atlantica.
I was about to ask, like, what did you think of Atlantica though?
Because you can't the combo system is like busted. It's totally different.
Yeah.
I understand why they had to make it that way, because you're basically
it's just so different.
Around.
But honestly, my hot take is it's not that bad. Especially with Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh no. To go back.
You do go back. You go back to a lot of these in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Dang. Well, it was released same console generation, right?
Yeah, it's also on the PS2.
Oh, that was actually a little fun fact I learned, is that, and I guess this is a total tangent, but when I first played. Your first summon is Simba, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going to the Pride Rock. And then you don't. Just like, why is he here?
Because the lore of the summons is that their worlds are gone and they've been turned into these stones, and Sora's like freeing them.
And I didn't realize that, so I was like, why is he here? But when I was reading Wikipedia, apparently they were planning on a Pride Rock location for the first game, but they couldn't figure out how to get Sora to run on all fours, so they just scrapped it.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
I read it's in the second game, though.
It is in the second game, yeah.
Man, I wonder, do all the worlds just get unlocked again? Man.
Yeah, you have to play it and find out.
I guess I'll find out. Guess I'll find out. But yeah, but Atlantica wasn't bad until I had to grind those stupid jellyfish for the stinking synthesis.
That is the worst part,
for their synthesis item.
Yeah.
And there's an increased chance of you getting the item if you kill them with magic.
I think so, because some enemies do have elemental weaknesses, I think, and the jellyfish.
Uh-huh.
Are they weak to lightning? Or do they... I can't remember.
They're weak to fire.
That's what it is, yeah. Which sucks.
Underwater.
Because Thunder's Thunder's your AoE. That's how you kill a bunch at once.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing that was really annoying with those is if you kill them with normal damage, or your compadres kill them with normal damage, they split into like 8 little guys.
They do, yeah.
With a decreased chance of the item that you need spawning.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, it's rough. But I like it. I like that it's unique. It's very unique. I think that's my favorite part about it.
Yeah, it was very surprising to me when I got there. I was like, so wait, they just programmed in a whole level where you can like swim around?
Yeah.
There's y-axis movement.
Mm-hmm.
There's like all these unique mechanics.
It's very janky, but I like that they tried it.
It is janky.
I like that they went for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things that I feel like these days some executive would be like, dude, why are we putting that in there? That's so much development resources for like some one-off place. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Or they'd be like, just have Ariel come up with her legs and then do it from there.
Yeah. And then on top of that too, Ariel's like a really good party member. She has some really good attacks that she does. It helps lessen the challenge of trying to fight in that 3-dimensional space. But then the Ursula boss fight, or the second Ursula boss fight sucks.
Gosh.
Actually, they both kind of suck. I'll be real.
Dude, and I might have. The only way I killed her is I cheesed the game where I got behind Ursula's hitbox.
Right.
Sandwiched between the edge of the level and her neck.
Yeah, her big fat neck rolls.
Yeah, her neck rolls, and I just kept swinging.
Yeah, and then the one in her lairs it's really janky because you just spam magic into the cauldron. Yep. And it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah, that one was annoying.
But I don't know. I think part of it too is I just like the vibe of the world. So, swimming around underwater. It's cool. It's got good music.
Yeah.
But my hot take is I think my actual least favorite world. I think objectively Atlantica is the worst one. But my least favorite one is actually Monstro.
Monstro, subjectively.
Yeah. Because you're just inside this whale. You're just walking around in his guts. And it all looks the same. And it's...
Yep.
It's not... I don't like it. It's like if an entire level was Jabu Jabu's belly from Ocarina of Time. And it's just not fun to me. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they could have gone somewhere a little different with that. And one of my genuine Brandon phobias is being eaten by a large thing and traversing through its body. So
bro does not want to be Osmosis Jones. Does not want to be that.
No, I have a weird phobia of that. And it's not too bad in Monstro because you go in there and it's like you basically take... I've never had LSD, but the inside of a whale must be what LSD is like, because there's just colors
it's just flashing colors.
It's like an arcade carpet floor everywhere.
And it's easy to get lost. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, the weird portals everywhere.
And then there's that one weird room that's vertical. You have to jump on these platforms to go up, but the camera is like just
Yeah.
awful in that room, so it's kind of hard to
Oh, it's so
navigate.
bad. And for some reason, the designers were like, "Yeah, man, let's put some rare truffles in there.
Yeah.
Let's have them try and combo these things, air combo these when you got platforms to worry
Yeah, it
about."
sucks. So
It's not
so
good.
that's my F tier world is Monstro.
No, I think you're valid for that, actually.
Yeah. So I guess on top of that, kind of tangentially related. What's your what was your Keyblade of choice? Which one did you like the best?
I always picked the one with the best stats, which was usually just
Yeah,
the one
fair.
that I found
That's fair.
immediately.
That's kind of what you have to do. You know, it just makes sense. Which one was your favorite one though? You know, like in hindsight.
I really liked the one you get in the Hollow Bastion. The Rose Blade.
Oh, the Rose one.
That comes from
That is actually that's the best
Yeah.
Keyblade in the game aside from the Ultimate Weapon. It's so good.
Yeah, I loved that one.
The stats are really good on it.
Stats were good. It looks cool. I read later in the guides that it is the shortest Keyblade.
Is it? I thought the Fairy Harp was
But-
the shortest one. The Neverland one.
Oh, so maybe it's just short. Mostly.
It is short, and that's a hidden stat that every Keyblade has is the length.
But I was like, that's weird because there's nowhere. Yeah, you're right. That's hidden. There's nowhere it even says. So I almost questioned. I was like, why?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good one. If you don't want to grind for the Ultimate Weapon, that's the Keyblade you basically just rock for the whole game once you get it.
I did use the one I got from Neverland.
Yeah, the Fairy Harp.
Yeah, Fairy Harp. I liked that one.
That one's a good one too.
Magic Boost.
Back in the day, everyone's favorite was the Pumpkin Head, the Halloween Town one.
Oh,
And I do like that one. I like how it's like made out of like a wrought iron fence kind of look. It looks cool. It's not the best Keyblade, but it has a long reach. It's pretty good. I really like the design of the Agrabah one, the 3 wishes. I just think it looks cool.
Yeah, that one does look cool. I liked the one that looks like Cloud's Buster Sword. Metal Chocobo.
I haven't used that one a lot actually in my playthroughs. Because it just gets outclassed so fast once you get it.
Yeah, and that was my problem as well.
Yeah.
But it has incredible reach. So I think I pulled it back out in a later like synthesis boss fight because of the reach.
Makes sense.
Which I'm like, if it's gonna be that useful, why didn't they put in game that how long all the Keyblades are?
Because it's that old game jank. They just decided to not put stuff in.
And you know what? I kind of appreciated it for the old game jank. There's some weird nostalgic there. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. This is the first time, but it almost like I'm nostalgic for this era of game.
Yeah, for sure.
There's like a weird sameness to it to other games that I've played from the same time frame.
Yeah. Like, makes me think of, what was around that same time? Like Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
Mario Sunshine. That stuff.
Sunshine.
I love that era.
Ouija Mansion. It's a great era.
My favorite Keyblade from KH1. I want to say Oblivion, but that's cheating.
Oblivion is really cool.
Fun fact about Oblivion, it's the best Keyblade in the original version of the game, but they nerfed it in Final Mix for some reason.
Oh.
I'm not sure why. I think it originally had because it has 11 strength and -1 magic. I think it used to have 13 strength, but they nerfed it by 2 for some reason. And but you would still play it because it was basically just the Rose Keyblade, but it had a longer reach then. But now in Final Mix, it has less strength than the Rose Keyblade, so now you just use the Rose Keyblade.
Which is a shame because it's cool and it's black, and all the particle effects are black.
Once you play later games too, you'll understand more why it's my favorite.
Lore reasons, perhaps.
Other than that, though, like I said, I like the Pumpkinhead. I like Three Wishes. I like the Olympus one too, the Olympia. I like that one a lot.
I used that a lot when I first got it. I like that it's chunky and it's got like that almost cell shading thing going on.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's a good Keyblade when you get it. Good stats.
It really bumps up because 10.
Yeah, it's got plus 10.
10 strength. And you can inflict crits. Big crits.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Difficult to deflect as well, so you'd stagger people.
Yeah.
Stagger your guys. Which on Proud, I mean that's kind of good.
That is good.
you want to be staggering people.
And then if you're wanting to do magic, basically you just use the diamond dust, which you get from being the Ice Titan. Because that's the most magic, right? +3 magic, yeah.
Yeah, +3.
Yeah. Very good stuff.
Yeah, that is good. It's simple too.
I don't think we need to talk about Donald and Goofy's weapons. Nobody cares about those.
I just equipped whatever was the best one.
Goofy does get a shield that can randomly drop, which is actually pretty rare to get. I think it's called the Defender. It's dropped by the Heartlesses that have like the shield with the dog face, and it's just the dog face shield. They can drop it. It's a pretty low drop chance, I think. So it's always fun to see if you can get it in a playthrough. And it's a really strong shield for Goofy.
Huh. I never even would have thought. I didn't get it. So.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty low chance. And so it's just fun to see if you can get it when you play through the game. I guess we want to talk about the story a little bit more.
Yeah, go back to the story. So we explained that Sora and Donald and Goofy, they go to the worlds. The objective in going to the world is to seal the keyhole, which stops the Heartless from being able to destroy the world, take the world, destroy it.
Yeah.
And they can't be there no more.
Yeah, because the Heartless are explained as these creatures that are spawned from the darkness in people's hearts, which you can interpret that how you will, but it's literally once people get consumed by darkness, the heart is basically just the soul in this world. It's like the encapsulation of you, and it pops out of your body when you die, and it's in the shape of a Valentine heart, right?
Yep.
So if you get consumed by darkness, there's a chance that your heart gets turned into a Heartless, and then depending on how strong your heart is, depends on how strong the Heartless that comes out of you is, usually. And the Heartless are just like these animalistic creatures that are just driven to consume other hearts and turn them into Heartless, basically. And then the worlds, all the different worlds in the universe, they have their own heart, and that's what these keyholes are sealing and protecting them from the Heartless. So yeah, so you're going around and sealing those.
Yes. And
I guess I'll just skim over kind of important stuff that happens through all the worlds. In Wonderland, you meet Alice in Wonderland. And they save her from being on trial from the Red Queen, but then when they go to save her, she's gone. She's vanished. Something that is cool that we didn't touch on yet is that you fight a lot of the Disney villains in this game. And all the major ones that are like boss fights that you fight, they know about the other worlds. They know that and about the Heartless. They control the Heartless in most cases.
Yeah. They got their own little evil villain.
They got the
club.
They got like a league of villains of their own, you know?
The League of Villains.
Every villain is lemons. and they're being led by Maleficent. So that's the whole deal going on. So like Hades in the Olympus Coliseum, he knows what's going on. He's manipulating Cloud. In the Deep Jungle in Tarzan, Clayton he's not like part of the League of Villains, but at the end he like gives his heart into darkness, and it doesn't consume him, but he's like able to spawn like a big boss Heartless that he rides.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
And then in Agrabah, Jafar, he's almost like Maleficent's second in command. I feel like Jafar.
Yeah, he had a big role.
Yeah,
he had a big role with her.
But then yeah, I feel like he's also trying to like overthrow her, and that's why he wants the lamp in this version of the story. He wants to become a genie so he can kind of rule over everything, including Maleficent. You beat him. You save Jasmine from him, but then Jasmine vanishes as well.
Yeah, all the princesses are going.
Yeah, the princesses are vanishing. That's a plot point. I think you go back to Traverse Town around this point too. And in Traverse Town you find Riku. Riku shows up, and he's like, "Hey Sora, what's up, huh?" And he's got like this cool like dark sword that's like a bat wing with like an eye in it. Looks really cool. And you find out that he's actually been with Maleficent this whole time. And she's like grooming him to be evil, basically. She's like whispering to her like, "Hey, you see Sora? He's got new friends now. Donald Duck and Goofy Goof. They're like way cooler than you, Riku. But it's all right. I'll be your friend." And Riku's like, "Wow, that makes a lot of sense."
Yeah, I thought it was weird when you meet up with him again, and it's just kind of like, "Hey, Sora, what are you doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, I finally found you." Yeah. And the interaction is like super brief, and then it's just like, "Well."
Yeah, like Sora's like obviously like super happy to see him, but then Riku like gets all jealous. He's like, "Oh, you found new friends? Oh, you can't do that." No, I'm supposed to be your only friend, Sora. Come on.
No, you forgot about Kairi already?
Come on.
Come on, man. I'm gonna go find her myself.
Basically, yeah. So then while that's going on, I think actually in between this point too, I think he does actually find Kairi, if I remember correctly with the timeline of events. But Maleficent and Riku find Kairi, but she's like a lifeless husk, like she's not conscious. It's just her body. Yeah. And Riku's like, "I gotta find a way to wake her up." So then that's when you go to Monstro. Sora, Donald, and Goofy are just flying along. Monstro, who just lives in space, comes by and he eats the gummy ship. Yeah. And you go in there and Geppetto's in there. And he's like, "Oh, my boy Pinocchio and me got eaten by this whale." And, all that stuff. Riku shows up and he's like, "I'm just playing with Pinocchio." And Sora's like, "No, you guys are gonna get lost in the whale intestines." And Riku's like, "Huh, whatever, nerd." And he like really in a really sketchy way like lures Pinocchio, this little boy puppet, back and further in this whale, kidnaps Pinocchio. Come to find out, he's like, "I need this puppet because this puppet gained a heart despite not having one or not being born with one, and I need to like study this to figure out why, or maybe a way to revive Kairi." And Sora's like, "What? You found Kairi?" And Riku's like, "Oh, forget I said that," and then leaves. Yeah. Well, you actually fight the boss in Monstro with Riku, which is kind of cool. But it's like begrudgingly because Riku's like being a jerk. And then you get Pinocchio back, but he leaves again, right? Yeah. Because then Geppetto and Pinocchio they get out of Monstro and they go to Traverse Town, and they give you their Keyblade if you do that. Yep. So yeah. Let's see. Halloween Town. Yep. Oogie Boogie's in league with Maleficent. But I don't think anything really plot relevant happens there.
Well, they're trying to add a heart into a heart.
Right. Oh yeah.
To see what would happen.
It's like this weird thing where Jack Skellington is like using the Heartless for his Halloween stuff, and they're like somehow able to control them, but until they can't, obviously, then they go out of control. Yep. And Oogie Boogie's like, "I want to control the Heartless," and it's like, wait, you can't, even though you're working with Maleficent already? What the freak? she didn't give you that power? That's messed up, bro.
Use your mind.
And I personally, I like the Oogie Boogie boss fight. A lot of people don't, because it's kind of weird, but I like it.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun.
I like when he's like, "Bomb, baby," and he's throwing the bombs down at you.
Yeah. Guy.
Yeah, and it's kind of like this whole thematic thing. There's a YouTube video about it. It goes into like this, they deep dives into the story of the game, but it's like, oh, in Halloween Town, Sora learns about more about how the heart works, because they're using fake hearts to control the Heartless there or whatever. I won't get into it.
Yeah.
Atlantica. For some reason, Ariel is not one of like the special princesses. She doesn't get kidnapped.
You're totally right.
Yeah, she's. I'm guessing because...
But she is a princess.
Yeah. I'm guessing they just didn't want to deal with her growing legs. They didn't want to have to explain that in the game. I don't know. But Ursula is another one of the League of Villains. I don't think anything... Oh, you find out King Triton actually knows about like everything going on too, which is interesting.
Yeah.
He knows what the Keyblade is even, and he's the first one to call Sora the wielder of the Keyblade. Or like a Keyblade wielder, which is something that will be relevant. And he talks about what the responsibility of a Keyblade wielder is, and that's the point where you're kind of meant to be like, wait, what does that mean? Like how do you know what a responsibility of a Keyblade wielder is? Like, you know?
Yeah, you're like, how do you know that?
But he doesn't explain. So that's pretty interesting. And then in Neverland, things ramp up. That's where you find out. That's where Sora first finds out that Riku found Kairi. He's like transporting Kairi's body to Hollow Bastion on Captain Hook's ship. Captain Hook is one of the League of Villains guys. You beat him.
Yeah.
What else happens? So Riku gets away with Kairi, takes her to Hollow Bastion. Sora learns how to fly because he's a pure-hearted boy.
Right.
And then Donald and Goofy can just do it too because, you know.
they're
because they can.
It'd look weird if they didn't.
Oh yeah, did you fight the secret boss in Neverland? I forgot to ask you that.
Dude, that boss was hard.
Yeah, that's another hard one too.
All of the secret bosses.
That's good. Yeah, that one is weird. The one in Neverland.
Yeah, because he starts the countdown over your party member's head or whatever.
Yep.
Or your head, and then you have to stop the clock.
You have to stop on the clock. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have to stop on the clock, and then you only can damage him with magic, depending on the color of the orb.
Yep.
Or you hit him if the orb is colorless.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a cool fight. It was one of those where I was like, I guess somebody could have figured this out by themselves.
That one, I think that one's you could figure out. I feel like.
I'm like, but it took me like a good solid read of the guides, and then I was like, nice.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the guides, right?
Thank goodness for the guides. Cool boss though.
Yeah, very cool boss.
Cool design.
Yeah, so then after Neverland, then you go to Hollow Bastion. Hollow Bastion's super cool.
Is it a Final Fantasy place? Or is it unique to Kingdom Hearts?
It is unique to Kingdom Hearts, but it's basically... Hollow Bastion is the world where all the Final Fantasy characters come from in this universe. That's where they're all from.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you learn that Maleficent took this place over, and it's infested with Heartless now. Yada, yada, yada.
Riku's
there, and he's beating the crap out of the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. And the Beast is like, I'm here for Belle. My love for her brought me here. I don't know how, but I'm here. It's very romantic and all that. And Riku's like, wow, that's pretty dumb. How'd you even get here? And Sora's there, and then Riku's like, oh, by the way, I'll be taking my Keyblade. And Riku freaking takes the Keyblade.
Yeah. He's like, hey, man, my heart is way stronger than yours.
Yeah.
Boom.
Takes it.
And
he's like, you were just the messenger boy, Sora. And Sora's like, no way.
Which I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. And then they make you play the game without a Keyblade with the Beast, which I thought was a very cool segment. I was like, wow.
That is a very cool segment. I think you can still use magic, right? I think at that point.
Yeah, you can use magic, so better just keep healing Beast.
Yep. And the Beast is really strong. He's a strong party member. He's kind of meant to carry you in that part. Because you go through Hollow Bastion, you get to the foyer of the castle in Hollow Bastion, and you catch up to Riku. Oh yeah, and Donald and Goofy totally ditched Sora too. I forgot to mention that.
Right. Yeah. They're like.
Yeah, they're like, the king told us to stick with the wielder of the key, and now Riku is the wielder of the key, so we gotta go. Sorry, Sora. And Sora's like, oh man, I have no friends.
You guys were my friends.
But, they feel bad about it, so all is forgiven. Because you get to the foyer, you catch up to Riku and Donald and Goofy, and Riku's like, whatever, Sora, I'm just gonna kill you. And he shoots a blast at Sora, and then Goofy blocks it. He's like, no, Sora's my friend.
Yeah.
And Donald and Goofy are like, you know what, Riku, you're kind of a big fat jerk. We're gonna go back with Sora because he's our real friend. And Sora's like, yeah, my friends. And his friends coming back.
My friends are my power.
My friends are my power. Yep, that's the quote. Everybody knows it.
Yep.
and his friends, like, reminding him that they're his friends, fills his heart up so much and gives him the realization of, like, wow, my friends are my power, and that means my heart is strong. And then he's stronger than Riku again, and he takes the Keyblade back, and then you fight Riku.
Yeah, that was a nice moment. That's an iconic moment.
It is very iconic. And Riku puts on like a super evil outfit. It's got like the heartless symbol on it. Because he's super groomed by Maleficent at this point. Like super full of darkness.
He's embraced the darkness.
Yep. So then Riku runs away after you beat him. You go through more of the castle. You fight Maleficent in the chapel of the castle. And that's kind of a tough fight if you're not ready for it.
It was. I had to use all my summons, which I had kind of forgotten about for a large portion of the game.
Tinkerbell's broken.
Weirdly enough. But yeah, Tinkerbell being able to heal you and then outlast a death blow.
Yep.
That's what saved me for that fight, for sure.
She's very, very good. That's how you do it. That's one of the strats. Yeah, so you beat Maleficent. I think, is at that point that you... No, because then you follow her and you fight her in her dragon form.
Yep, in the dragon form.
Right after that. And the dragon form's kind of tough.
The dragon form's way tough.
You beat her there, and then you go through more of the castle. You find the princesses. They're like hooked up to this machine.
Yep. That's when Riku explains what's going on with Kairi, right?
Yeah, but I think at that point it's not Riku anymore. Because you come to find out that...
And some Riku.
Yeah, Riku's fallen so far into darkness, he's freaking picked up an evil demon named Ansem that's possessed his body. If you read the Ansem reports, you would know that this is the guy that basically created the Heartless so much that he's basically a Heartless himself now.
Right.
And so he possesses Riku. He explains kind of like the whole Princesses of Heart. That's what these special princesses are. They are the key to Kingdom Hearts. What is Kingdom Hearts, you might be asking? It's the heart of the universe, pretty much.
The heart of the universe.
And it's like the source of all power, and that's why people want it. It's basically all you need to know. Ansem wants it, and the 7 Princesses of Heart are the key that unlock the door to Kingdom Hearts. And they have all the princesses. You find out Kairi is one of these princesses, but she doesn't have her heart right now. Crazy. That's why they haven't unlocked the door yet. And then you fight and then Ansem's like, she's inside you, Sora, and he's like, whoa, Kairi's inside me? Yeah. Because you remember all the way back at the beginning when I mentioned that Sora tried to catch Kairi as she was flying towards him at Destiny Islands when the door opened. She disappears.
Yep.
That was literally Kairi's heart flying into Sora. And her heart's been inside Sora this entire time, the entire game. Big reveal.
Well, big.
So then...
Yeah, I was like, what the...
Yeah.
What's going on?
What the... So then you fight Ansem Riku. And that's a tough fight, actually. That's one of the harder fights in the game, is Ansem Riku.
It did take me a hot minute.
He's a stinker.
Yep. Yeah, he is a stinker. You have to really sidestep.
And in the original version of the game, you couldn't skip cutscenes, so you had to watch that cutscene every time you fought him.
Oh,
the one where he just explains everything. You had to watch it every time. Oh, it was something else. Is
so funny.
Yeah.
Old game design.
Yeah, so you beat him. He's like, I will go away. But he doesn't. I guess he doesn't go that far away, because then Sora's like, I'll release Kairi's heart. And he does. He stabs himself with the evil Keyblade that Ansem was using. And it releases Kairi's heart, but then Sora gets turned into a Heartless. Because he, dies, I guess.
Yeah.
But then Kairi's back. All the princesses are freed. The machine, collapses. That they were using to try and open Kingdom Hearts. And they all escape. But then you play as a little Heartless Sora. And you run around.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah. You're just a little Heartless. Sora doesn't turn into a big, scary Heartless. I'm guessing it's because his heart is, pure or something. He didn't fall to darkness and to turn into a Heartless. He just, he willingly sacrificed himself. So I'm guessing that's why he didn't turn into a big, scary, powerful Heartless.
Right.
But then you find Kairi as little heartless Sora. She hugs you. He turns Sora back into himself somehow. That part is literally never explained. It's just like,
Oh, okay.
she's a princess of heart. She has some power to do that, I guess. Sure.
Okay.
Yep. And then they all get out. But then Ansem is still like, I'm still evil. I'm still doing things at the end of the world, which is the real final world.
The end of all worlds.
Yeah. And that's where you fight the big, scary, heartless. The, what are they called? The behemoths? They have to, like, get on their back and swing at their head.
Swing at the horn on the
horn,
head.
Yeah. So you do that. It's just like a huge, like, heartless gauntlet. You fight tons of enemies. There's that last room.
A heartless homeworld, even.
It kind of is the homeworld, the heartless, in this game, at least.
And you kind of see how they've been getting to other worlds. They have like their like teleporters set up.
Yeah.
Going to other worlds.
And you come to find out because there's literally like a door to. I don't know if the game explains this, but there's this place called the Realm of Darkness. That's where the Heartless actually come from. It's like it's the dark world, right? There's a door there at the end of the world that's open, and that's where all the Heartless are coming out of, or most of them. Anyway, yeah, and then there's that last final room where like you have to like fight the gauntlet of just so many enemies, and it's just that door, that heart door that's like breaking apart piece by piece. Yeah, that one's rough because it has that heartless, those heartless that have the swords. I can't remember what they're called.
Yep, they can. Yeah, and they can. They have that surprise attack pretty much.
Yeah,
you can't hit them until the sword returns back to them.
But anyway, I feel like I've been going on for too long with all this. So just to wrap it up, you get there, you fight Ansem. To paraphrase that one YouTube video, Ansem turns into a boat. You kill him. And then
that is actually that. Yeah.
And then it turns out, wow, Kingdom Hearts is light. Ansem thought Kingdom Hearts was darkness. Wow, Kingdom Hearts is actually light. It's like a metaphor for how the human soul is actually good inherently instead of evil. It can be warped by darkness and evil, but it's truly good. Something like that.
Yeah.
Ansem dies. Bada bing, bada boom. Sora and Riku have to close the door, which is the door to the dark world. Riku and Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse shows up at this point. He's there at the end. He doesn't have a shirt on.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Do not forget. He doesn't have a shirt on. Do not forget that. That's important.
Okay.
He does not have a shirt on.
Doesn't have a shirt on. He does have a Keyblade, and that's where I went, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How is there two Keyblades in the world? I thought there could only be one for some reason.
So the game, they don't explain it in this game. I don't know I don't know when they explain it. So I'll just tell you now.
Okay.
So Mickey, at that moment, he has the Keyblade, the Dark World's Keyblade. So the Dark World is like the dark reflection of the main world. So it has its own Keyblade. So and that's why it's inverted colors to Sora's.
Okay. It looks cooler.
You think so? The gold blade with the silver hilt.
Maybe.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, so Mickey shows up. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's like, "Come on, Sora, let's close the door, huh?" And they close the door together, but Riku and Mickey are trapped on the dark side of the door.
Yep.
But then, because the door's closed, all the keyholes are sealed. The worlds start to fix themselves. Even the worlds that were lost to the Heartless, they all start to come back.
Yep.
But Sora, Donald, and Goofy are kind of trapped in this in-between world at the end of the world, so they don't get sent back. Kairi and Sora have a nice little moment where they're like, "We'll find each other. Yeah. I'll find you. I'll come back with Riku." Very sad, very touching. Yep. And then that's the end of the game. It ends with Sora, Donald, and Goofy running off and be like, "We'll go find the king and Mickey." And then they see Pluto, and they chase Pluto because Pluto's there somehow.
And then it ends with simple and clean.
And it ends with simple and clean.
Simple and clean.
And that's the basic, very basic story, very very basic story summary of the first game.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Do you have any questions?
I've been asking them along the way.
Okay.
The two Keyblades thing was definitely interesting. I guess that would also include the darkness blade that Riku had, how does that?
That is not a keyblade. That's just like a weapon that he has.
Oh, it's just a weapon.
Yeah.
That looks kind of like a keyblade.
Mm-hmm. But it's not a keyblade because it doesn't have a keychain.
Not a keyblade. Oh.
Same thing with like that dark keyblade that Ansem Riku was using. It's just like.
Okay.
I actually know that is actually a keyblade. I'm sorry, because it was able to unlock Sora's heart. For some reason, that one doesn't have a keychain. I don't think there's actually like a reason for that.
So maybe it can unlock hearts, but it can't unlock worlds or lock worlds.
Yeah, it's like a dark imitation of a keyblade that Ansem just kind of makes in that moment. I feel like
that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm pretty above. I'm pretty above board on understanding all of it so far.
Good.
The ending though, so they're in between worlds, but they find Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean Pluto is also in between worlds, or does that make them?
No, they are in between worlds. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember why Pluto is there in that moment. He just is, and he has another letter from Mickey, if I remember right.
Yeah, and he has a letter from Mickey, so he has some kind of power.
Maybe, I don't actually remember. I might have to look into that to remember why he's even there.
Where's Pluto on the power scaling chart?
He's pretty powerful, I think. He's up there.
Yeah, I think so. I think he should be.
Mickey Mouse is he's like Keyblade Yoda in this world.
Yeah.
Because he knows stuff, right?
Yeah, he knows
and
stuff.
He's small.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised he shows up at the very end there.
Yep, you don't even see his face.
Because he's on the cover.
Yep.
Isn't he?
Actually, is he in the cover of the first one?
Is he?
I don't remember.
Maybe he's not.
He's I like the build up to him throughout the whole game. He's built up like this mythical figure throughout the whole game because you don't ever see him.
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
And it is cool because he shows up and he's like, "Oh, I got a Keyblade too," and you're like, "Whoa, he's got a Keyblade too."
Yeah, I was like, "How does that work?"
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is nifty. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe he's not in the key art.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think it's just Sora, Riku and Kairi, Donald and Goofy.
Yeah. Donald.
And that's it, right?
Yep. And the moon is a heart.
The moon is a heart. That the heart-shaped moon is like the representation of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of like how it physically manifests. Because like how when someone's heart flies out of them or flies out of a heartless, it's like a little crystal heart. Kingdom Hearts, which is the heart of the universe, is big moon heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No, yeah, I mean it's simple, it's good, it's clean, simple and clean.
Simple and clean.
I liked it, you know. It grew on me way more than I thought it would. I thought I would kind of be sick of it at the end, but I'm feeling ready to get to the next one. I'm feeling ready. I've been letting it sit on letting it simmer for a bit.
I'm excited to see what you think about 2. 2 is that's the one everybody loves. That's the fan favorite is 2. So
2 is the fan favorite. Awesome. Yeah, I was feeling it when I finished the game. I was like, I'm gonna get right into the next one. So I went into Chain of Memories, and I told you that I just couldn't stomach it.
Yeah, it's
well, you told me like, dude, just look up a story recap, and I was like, I got this whole collection here. I gotta at least give it a try. I wanted to see what you had, why.
Sure.
And I learned why almost immediately. It was like, what?
You're like, hey, this pseudo hack and slash action RPG that we made. Let's make a direct sequel on the Game Boy Advance that has a card battle system where you make a deck of cards.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And it is wild. And I messaged you. So I played it for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and I got one of the achievements. One of the first achievements in the game has a 15% acquisition status, like global acquisition in the game.
Because no one wants to replay Chain of Memories. No one wants to do it.
15.3%.
Which sucks.
Edit a deck.
It sucks because it's got a cool story. The story in Chain of Memories is cool.
Yeah, I did look up the synopsis of that, and the thing that I also appreciate about that is when you beat the game, you replay it, and the story is from Riku's perspective.
Yeah, that's one of the cool parts about it. Riku has a whole like B-side where you play as him.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool. I might even still try and go back to it. Maybe after all this is over.
If you want to, yeah, go for it, dude.
Try and stomach it. But the gameplay where you're like, even when I started out, I was like, what is going on? And what was happening to me, it was the enemies were breaking my cards.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that. So my deck was like getting exhausted.
Yeah.
But it's because I kept choosing the low power cards and they had high power cards. And
the thing is too, is that it's super easy to break too. Once you get like the good cards in the game, you just crack it wide open and you just never lose a fight again.
See, and that's what I think would have to happen too, based on just the snippet I played. Because once you get cards that are just like a high enough number, it's like,
yeah,
nothing else is gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
And because the way that you want to play it though, especially after me immediately jumping from Final Mix into that, was like a hack and slash again, dodging enemies and stuff. But that's really not how that game is played.
No,
it's almost like you have to run around, because my eyes want to be looking at Sora and the enemies to dodge, but you almost want your gaze to be in the corner where all your cards are, and then you just want to be using your peripherals to move Sora around.
Yeah, basically. And that's just mostly a problem in the, what do they call it, like Chain of Memories, the remake.
The rechain.
Yeah, because it was obviously it was made for the Game Boy Advance, on a 2D plane as well.
Is Game Boy Advance a turn-based battler?
No, you still move around. It's
still.
It's like I shouldn't have said 2D. It's like the pseudo 3D where you're like on a the like 3/4 view. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like
isometric. Yeah, isometric view.
It is isometric.
Yeah,
okay.
It's that. And so you have like it's 2D but like pseudo 3D movement, and you just run around. But it's still mostly you just like look at the cards you have and play them.
But it was cool. The little bit that I did play.
Yeah.
You get the music, you get the locations, you get reuse of all of the animations.
Yeah.
A lot of text boxes. I know why now, because it's a GBA game. No, not a lot of voice acting. But they do have some cutscenes that explain stuff, which I thought was kind of cool for them to remaster like that.
Yeah, and that's the cool part about playing the remastered version or remake version. You get to see all those cutscenes in the actual style of the first game.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cool characters in Chain of Memories that you meet for the first time. So, yeah, it's hard.
Oh.
Because the gameplay, it isn't for everybody. Like, it's very jarring. Especially going straight from the first game to Chain of Memories. It's very different.
But the story is absolutely essential.
It is. It is very essential.
It's so crazy.
Get used to that. Every Kingdom Hearts game is essential to the story. Every one.
That's so crazy that the plot is continuous through all of these.
It is. It's kind of dumb.
That's so wild to me.
It's pretty stupid. Like, it was hard to play every Kingdom Hearts game back in the day. You had to own a PS2, a Game Boy, a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo 3DS, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 was on PS4, and you had to have a PS4. So 5 different systems.
Boy.
And there's a game that's almost, I think it's pretty much lost media, that was exclusive to Japanese cellular phones.
Oh. Is there plot in that one too?
got remade. That's what Recoded is in the second collection.
Oh.
That's what Recoded is. It's Recoded is a remake of that game that was on Japanese cellular devices. The original version is pretty much lost media now.
Dang.
Yeah. Because it like when I say cellular, I can't even say it. Cellular devices.
Cellular device.
I'm talking like
Nokia,
like Nokia, Blackberries, maybe. Yeah, like flip phones, that stuff. But I forget? Did you get far enough in Chain of Memories to meet Axel?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right, I won't say more then.
But I did watch I watched a full story recap, 30 minutes.
Oh, you did? Okay, so you know who Axel is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Axel's a fan favorite.
Gosh, the guys in the cloaks.
Yep.
Sora's forgetting stuff, and so they're trying to trick him. And then there's a new girl that's like replacing memories of Kairi, but Sora cares about like the both of them equally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Sora's a good boy, so he's like,
Yeah.
You may be planting false memories in me, but you're still a person, and I care about you. Because he's a pure-hearted lad.
Yeah.
And I like Naminé a lot too. She's one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I mean, if you watch the story recap, then yeah, you're good to just jump into 2 if you want.
Yeah, I need to rewatch the story recap just to be sure, because it's a little bit more convoluted than the entirety of the first game.
Yeah. Just
like forgetting
just a little
stuff. Bit. There's characters that aren't actually the characters from the game because they're figments of his imagination, and they're telling him stuff that they didn't tell. But they're like, even though they're figments of his imagination, they know that they're figments of his imagination.
Yep. And then Riku's like fighting his evil doppelganger,
Yes, yeah, that's right. He's fighting himself.
And he's with Mickey. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Mickey get the cloaks.
Yep.
Special cloaks.
And then Marluxia, the guy with the pink hair and the scythe, he's a cool villain. And I like how Axel just like turns on them, and he's like kind of helping Sora but not.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm excited to jump into 2.
I'm excited to hear what you think about 2. I was just gonna say 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's up there.
All-time favorite games. I'm excited. Released on PS2, right? The same generation. I confirm that.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's probably a more refined product.
It is. It very much is. You'll feel it. You'll feel it pretty much immediately, or almost immediately when you start playing it.
See, we missed this in the current gen. You don't get like immediate sequels that just improve everything instantly.
Yeah.
These days, it's like, hey, our studio spent $300 billion. Here's one game. Okay, wait 7 years and we'll get you another one.
Yep.
That may or may not be better in any way.
Spider-Man 2.
That was the literal example in my brain.
Like, wow, we added like one new mechanic, guys. Look at that. And a worse story. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah. Check this out. The collab with Adidas, man.
Oh, yeah.
Miles' hair, it comes right out the top, dude.
Don't you love it? He's wearing sneakers.
Says sneaks, dude.
Don't you guys love this stuff, don't you? No.
Oh, that's another episode for another day.
Sure is. It sure is.
But I think I've enjoyed Kingdom Hearts enough that I could defend it in a situation and recommend it to people. Because since I've been playing it, I've had a couple of my friends be like, "I've seen you playing that game. This is kind of a weird game." I've told them though. I've told them it's good.
It's good.
I've told them it's good. Yeah,
it's like one of the quintessential like classic 3D platformers. The first Kingdom Hearts, I feel like.
It really is though, and the progression is so nice. And a lot of the time, so if I wasn't playing it at work, I was just grinding at home most of the time in second screen gaming,
Yeah, for sure.
Fighting my way through stuff. It's just cozy like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's cozy. Perfect game, perfect portable game Like put it on the Switch too. Put it on Steam Deck.
It'd be great on Steam Deck. I don't have a Steam Deck, but I would love to play any of the Kingdom Hearts games on that.
It's such a good purchase. I love bringing that stupid thing with me everywhere.
Yeah, they're really cool. I'd love to get one.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend anybody to try Kingdom Hearts. I think that's...
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
Like, even... You don't even worry about playing all the other ones. You don't have to worry about that. Just play, like, the first one. Because it's a classic. Like, it's actual gaming history. It's one of those games.
Yeah.
I think it's a game everyone should at least try. You know?
Yes. I think everyone should give it a try.
I know there's a million sequels and the story's convoluted or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Don't even worry about it. Just play the first one. First one has a simple story.
Yeah, it's a simple story. The resolution is in a place where you can just kind of forget about the other games if you wanted, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's good game design, good progression. They're always mixing it up with a little thing or two here to there.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to go through some really fun Disney movie worlds.
Yeah, and that's always a good time.
It is a good time.
Yeah, it's got goofy lines in the cutscenes sometimes. It's part of the charm.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the compilations, right? Of all the stupid Kingdom Hearts lines. Like it's like a meme that gets passed around. Or it's like a video that's called like, I have to look it up now. I can't remember the title of the video, but it's really funny. It's like,
while you're looking that up.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so one of the very last fight that I did fighting one of the guys with the black cloak, the 13, what are they called?
Well, it's Organization 13. I'll just tell you.
Organization 13.
You already know, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that secret boss fight where you go back to Hollow Bastion, you go through the dark portal.
The mysterious figure, yeah.
Mysterious figure. He was a really difficult fight.
He is a tough one. Because I think he's literally like a Kingdom Hearts 2 boss that they put in Final Mix for Kingdom Hearts 1, I feel like.
Oh, really?
Like that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, I played him and I was like, man, this guy's crazy. And he has like the dual sabers.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, I'm like, dual sabers, like this is like lightsabers, which made me realize, so Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Did that come out after the Disney acquisition of Lucas? Films?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's no Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts, though. That's what you're wondering.
Well, that's what I was thinking in my brain.
At least
like,
not
if they don't
yet.
have Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts 4, I think I would be slightly disappointed.
Dude, in one of the teasers for Kingdom Hearts 4, people swear you can see a foot of an AT-AT, or the little walkers, not the big ones, the little ones.
Just the foot, huh?
Because it shows like a shot of a forest with a river, and then it like cuts to like the river, and you can see something in the corner. People are like, "Is this the forest moon of Endor? Is that what we're seeing right now?"
Please.
I don't know how I would feel about it, dude. I don't know.
I mean, that would be perfect. I think I saw the meme. Well, and they're always talking about like darkness.
Yeah, they are.
You know, and that's like a perfect segue to be like
the dark side.
Have Sora talking with Anakin about the dark side. You know.
Oh no, I think if they're doing it, they're making it like original trilogy era. So I think like you'd fight Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Or I hope you'd fight Darth Vader.
That would be cool. Well, you know, you'd have some similar notes in there.
Yeah.
Puppet Yoda. Can they bring Puppet Yoda back for this?
Holy crap. Oh, that's a dig I haven't heard in a long time.
Please.
Holy freak.
Please bring back Puppet Yoda.
That's crazy. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
They green screen Puppet Yoda into Kingdom Hearts 4 to talk about the Heartless.
Holy moly. Oh yeah, the name of the video I was thinking of, it's just why I can't introduce Kingdom Hearts to my friends. It's just a bunch of stupid lines from all the cutscenes.
Send it to me.
I'll send it to you. I think it has some from 2, I think. Yeah, it has cutscenes from 2. I don't think I can send it to you yet.
Okay.
And from later games
too.
To yeah, I can't send it to you. It has actual spoilers. I can't send it to you.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah, I think that's my Star Wars is my only wish, I think, for Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm looking forward to. You already told me there's a Tron world. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Tron World. I'd rather have Star Wars than Marvel. We'll say that.
Oh, 100%.
There better not be Marvel in Kingdom Hearts.
We can separate that out, I think.
Yeah.
There's an element of fairy tale in Star Wars, I feel like, that would work.
Yeah, I agree. The vibe would fit better.
And especially the light and the darkness and the Force.
Yeah.
And
then a lightsaber keyblade would be pretty cool. Can't lie.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see though.
We will see.
I don't know what worlds they're gonna put in 4, because after all the games, they've gone through like pretty much all the classics, you know. So
right.
They're gonna have to start dipping into the modern movies, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Not the same vibe.
But if there's one guarantee, Olympus Coliseum will be there, baby. I'm sure of it.
Ooh.
Nomura loves Olympus Coliseum.
Is there a Cars world?
No, there isn't, but I want there to be.
Okay.
I hope there is
Sora
one.
turns into a car.
Yeah, dude, what kind of car would Sora be, do you think?
Would it just be like a generic like race car? Or would he be like, would he have like a job? Like a forklift?
Would he have a job?
You know?
I could see
a specialized
I
car?
could see Sora just being like, he's like just like a sedan. Yeah.
Just straight up like sedan.
Uh,
How would you wield a keyblade in Car
I
World?
have no
in
idea.
Cars World? Would he be like a tow mater like type tow truck?
Oh, yeah.
Keyblade on the end of a.
Yeah, maybe he's like a tow truck. He swings it around on his cable. Goofy, I think Goofy would be like a forklift. I think Goofy would be the forklift. And then
there you go.
I think Donald would be like a smart car or something dumb like that.
Yeah, like solar powered or something.
Yeah, some EV. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No, this is happening, I think. Star Wars and Cars.
I know
Same
Cars would be
game.
so stupid, but I want it to be in there just because it'd be so dumb. Oh, I would laugh so hard.
Genre whiplash.
Oh, it'd be so good. Oh,
please. Is Nomura still the director?
He is. He's pretty much like, he's almost like in charge of Square now these days, because he's also in charge of the Final Fantasy VII remakes.
Okay, let's tweet him and get it going, I guess.
I love making fun of my one of my friends is really into Final Fantasy VII, so I keep like bugging. I like to bug him and be like, man, I can't wait for Sora to show up in part 3 of the remake, and he's like, shut up, it's not gonna happen. Because there's like weird like time dimension stuff happening in the remake, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That'd be really funny. I think Nomura is crazy enough to do it. He's a weirdo.
He is a kind of a strange guy.
But he knows how to design cool characters, so forgive him.
Sora will go to the Tipton Hotel.
I love that meme so much. Defeat Mr. Mosby and release him from the darkness.
Then he'll find Zach, and it turns out that Cody is this nobody.
Dude, which one is it? Dylan Sprouse actually voices a character in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
and
really?
I think he retweeted that meme, the one that's like Sora fighting Mr. Mosby. He retweeted that when the game came out. It's pretty awesome.
Third wish for Kingdom Hearts 4. That meme is real.
The Sweet Life world. Them go pretty hard.
Oh boy. Well, I've kept you long enough.
Yeah, we've been going for a while now, huh?
You got any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Just that I love Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my favorites. I'm kind of biased just because I grew up with it, you know, but yeah, it's special to me. I really like it. Can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4. Hopefully they give us something about that soon. Maybe Summer Games Fest this year. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah. May your heart be your guiding key, as they say.
Ooh.
You don't know that yet, but
Thank you for being our resident expert. I appreciate your time.
yeah, of
Appreciate
course.
your time and your knowledge and wisdom.
You can call it that, sure. If you want to call it that, my autism about Kingdom Hearts.
I'll be sure to keep in touch about the next game and how that goes.
I just think about how. Do you watch Meat Canyon?
I've seen some Meat Canyon, yeah.
Yeah, his newest video. His newest video has like a Discord moderator. Using
yeah.
he has like a keyblade that's like a keyboard keyblade. I'm just like, oh man, this is probably what I look like to other people when I talk about Kingdom Hearts.
No. No. I don't even have that image in my mind at all.
Oh, okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. With that said, I guess I will close us out with the outro.
All right.
So thank you for joining us in today's episode. As always, if you enjoyed it, please like it or rate it on your platform. Share it with a friend. That always helps in the analytics, especially because I don't think this podcast has any regular listeners because I don't make regular episodes.
Yeah.
So do that. Void Arcade is an audio production of TheNameBrand, edited by Brando. Today's episode was a collaboration with Zach. Show notes for this episode can be found at www.thenamebrand.co/podcast. That's all.
That's all.
Bye.
Later. Bye-bye.
Bye.